Hello traders everywhere, Adam Hewison coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. Well, happy Halloween, and what a Halloween it's been with the Bank of Japan announcing yesterday their time the triple purchases of exchange traded funds and real estate investment trusts. It was a huge surprise for the market. It pushed the yen to its lowest level, or the dollar to its highest level against the yen since 2008. We're looking at a chart of the yen right now. This is against the dollar, and you can see it's a weekly chart. You can see right here, this is where we are now, going back all the way to this level, actually over this level, probably to here. So that's where we stand right now in the yen. So strong dollar against the yen. It looks like they're going to debase their currency further, so they can sell more goods, to be more competitive in the world market. That's a big currency war in my mind. We're going to see currencies in the other Asian countries, Hong Kong dollar and so forth, be under pressure as well. It's like a race to the bottom, let's put it that way. But clearly the trend is up in this market. It's also evident in the dollar index, which we trade. DX is the symbol. You can see it's right here, new highs for the move, the highest it's been since this level here, which is 2010. Which will be May of 2010. So that's the 80 level. It's going to be an 88 level, or there's going to be an area where it should find potential resistance, but it's really heavily overbought. But not to say it can't go higher. 88 definitely would be a stopping point in my mind for the short term. The news out of Japan plunged gold to its new lows. I give a major sell signal today. What I'd like to draw your attention to very quickly, we talked about boxes before and how important they are in the market. So here's a box that I think is going to be, this is the box right here. You can see it's pretty clear. And you can see, boom, we just dropped below it. So we could measure technically from this level to this level and down again. So I would think you'd probably get another box looking very similar. I'm just going to eyeball this down to about there. It takes us down to close to $1,000 an ounce from where we are right now, which would not be out of the questions based on this measurement. So gold may be a great trade for the weekend to be short gold, and potentially you could see this gap opening on Monday when we trade again. This is a long-term chart of crude oil. We're heading, looks like, down to these levels right here, which would be right around the 70 area. In fact, we can just draw a straight line from there on a trend line from where we are and just boom, take it over. So you can see right around the 70, even below 70, maybe 69, 68. But generally speaking, this is not a good market to be long right now at the moment. It looks like it's heading definitely, looks to be down to this 70 area and this previous support around 2009. Remember 2009? That's when the stock market basically bottomed out and then crude oil got better. So maybe it's just the reverse this time. The market comes down, the stock market's considering lower crude oil prices as a positive, as it is. So we'll see how that plays out. But this could be another excellent, let's just put a candlestick chart in and let's just close this up to a very short time period. So you can see this is going to, if it closes below 80, it's not going to be a good close. So let's see how that plays out. Apple on a weekly chart, where new highs for the move, still churns on. It's hard, even with the admission that everyone knew about Tim Cook. It is still a very bullish stock. They make great phones, they make great iPads, and they're doing a lot of things very right. You can see on just here how overbought this market's been. It doesn't matter in this particular case. The trend is your friend. We're looking for this stock to go to about the 140 level. Facebook, a lot of pressure on Facebook because of the growth aspects, but if you look at a daily chart, and this is what I want to do, the weekly doesn't look good, but if you look at a daily chart, you can see if we close higher today, if we close at or close to the highs over 75, 70, I think that would be a very strong sign that we put in a low, at least for the time being, for Facebook. This is a stock that continues to do well. In fact, if we close over these levels, it'll be a new high close. In fact, let's just go to a weekly, back to our weekly charts. It'll be a new high weekly close. Very positive on this stock. Looking for it to go to 200. Alibaba is much the same thing. It's going to close a new high weekly close for this stock. And we see this market going, well, it's already hit 100, which is our first objective, but we see it trading over 100 from where we are right now. On the equity markets, this is going to be another huge week for the equity markets. It's just absolutely, if we close this up to like 6 months, you can see two huge weeks. This is the biggest week we've seen. Of course, it was spurred on by the Bank of Japan. Much the same picture in the S&P 500. New high close. We close up here for the move, and obviously you have to respect the trends. No question about it. On the NASDAQ, this is clearly a new high weekly close. This is obviously a new monthly buy. We see this trend obviously going higher. Don't fight the trends. Hey, it's Halloween. I hope you take out the family or the kids or whatever. Have a wonderfully safe Halloween. And as I say, we had a great treat from the Bank of Japan. Let's see how next week shapes up. But have a great weekend, everyone. Adam Hewison here for Market Club. Enjoy.